the girl saw a missing person notice. Surprisingly, the name of the missing girl was the same as hers. The person who posted the notice was an elderly grandmother. Her granddaughter went missing 12 years ago. Over the years she has been looking for Hu Ai. Neighbors often tried to persuade her, but the grandmother always believed that Hu Ai would come back. Finally one day she got news about Hu Ai. It turned out that she was abandoned by her stepfather back then. Then she was sent to an orphanage. After completing all the procedures, the grandmother finally met Hu Ai, who had been separated for 12 years. The grandmother reached out to touch Hu Ai's face. Thinking about her living alone all these years, she shed tears out of distress, but Hu Ai did not seem happy. However, the grandmother always wanted to hold her hand. She was also not used to the toilet without lights, but gradually Hu Ai fell in love with this kind of life. She began to take the initiative to care for the grandmother. When the grandmother dried vegetables in the sun, she would take the initiative to apply sunscreen for her. When the grandmother went out to fish at sea, she would also accompany the grandmother into the water. On this day a man stopped her. He ordered Hu Ai to steal the grandmother's bankbook. Otherwise he would go to see her grandmother in person. Hu Ai seemed very scared, so after the grandmother fell asleep, she stole the bankbook. After that Hu Ai cried softly for a long time. After giving the money to the man, she left this warm home. The next day a neighbor suddenly came to visit the grandmother. He found that Hu Ai had no blood relationship with the grandmother. It turned out that her real name was Inju. After Hu Ai had a car accident back then, the stepfather wanted to defraud insurance money, so he swapped their identities. Since then she has become Hu Ai. A year later Inju met the neighbor uncle, and learned that the grandmother had Alzheimer's disease, who had been missing from the nursing home for a week. Inshu went to the nursing home. She saw her photo still posted in the room. There was also a missing person notice on the table. Inshu knew where the grandmother would be. Sure enough, she found the grandmother in the market. The grandmother kept murmuring her name, so she returned to the grandmother's side again. That night Inshu was listening to the radio. A recording suddenly played on it. It turned out that the grandmother had long seen that she was not Hu Ai, but still regarded her as her own granddaughter, because the grandmother did not want her to live a lonely life for the rest of her days.